Hi everybody! Today we are going to make a quilt with a panel from Unique Fabrics. Stay tuned. So as you can see, I am in a different environment, and that is because I am on vacation and it's sunny and it's pretty dang warm. I came out to the porch that is off of our condo. We have a timeshare that my parents bought way back when. We were figuring it out, and it was about 34 years ago, 35, 36, something like that. And they gave it to me, and we have come here every year since then. But even though I'm on vacation, I still wanted to do some projects. So this is a 2-bedroom, and the second bedroom is what is going to be the sweatshop, as my husband put it. So there you go. So I want to show you some fabrics. Now there is a company called UniqueFabricPanel. I'll have to look it up. I know it's unique because the big sticker says unique. And she reached out to me and asked me if I was interested in using her fabric. And I'm like, it's a panel, you know I am. And they are adorable. So let me show you the panel that I picked. Now, how cute is this panel? It is absolutely adorable. And the fabric, nice, very nice. So what happens is when you order, they print your fabric. So it's not printed until you order it. Now this panel is going to become a baby quilt. And I'm excited because my daughter just announced that she is going to have a baby. What perfect timing. And there is coordinating fabric. So let me show you the coordinating fabric that came from Unique. And then I've added a few from my stash as well. So here is a piece of the coordinating Here is a piece of the coordinating fabric. And here is another. The little palms. And here is another of the coordinating fabrics. Now the fabrics that I'm adding myself, again, these are from my stash. Oh, you know what? I lied. These were on clearance when we went to Busy Lady. So this is, I don't know if it's an animal print or a wood grain, but it's in a green that matches perfectly. And here is another palms with little butterflies. I thought that was so cute. And it was on clearance when we went to Busy Lady for the 5th Saturday of the month sale. Wow, I'm really shiny. And then there is this. So I am going to take that panel and I'm going to make a quilt. I'm excited. Whew, there we go. Maybe the sun won't be quite so bright. Now you may notice that I have very red lips. We went to Walmart and they had Grinch makeup. It's Revolution and Grinch did a collaboration. And so I couldn't resist. There was eyeliner that came in a fuzzy like tube. There was a Grinch face which had highlighter, and then there was Grinch lip. It was lip gloss and a lip liner. I had no idea what color it was. Well, here you go. This is it. Not my normal color, but since it's Christmas, what the heck? And I also have on my 3 Quilt Amigas t-shirt that I made using our logo. So don't forget, we have a retreat coming up in April, and I would love to meet you there. Now, let's get busy with this quilt. The reason that my husband is calling the second bedroom a sweatshop is because I had him cutting out 5-inch squares of the coordinating fabric. And what we are going to do with these is we are going to make strips. So at first I thought about doing 4 patches, and then I decided that I didn't want to do 4 patches. So I'm going to make strips of the 5-inch squares, 2 strips that will go on either side, but they won't line up. I want one strip. I don't want to meet any seams. But before I do that, I want to take this fabric and I'm going to put this around the panel so that it sets the panel off. So I'm going to cut this into strips, add it to the panel, put these 5-inch squares together, and then we'll take it from there. Here I am trimming down my panel, and you can see, so there's a dashed line, and that is where the fabric shop will cut it. There is also a line where you can see it is the true edge of the panel. So I am trimming this down to the true edge of the panel. Now I am working on a small mat because I had to be able to carry it in a suitcase on the plane, so it will be much easier for you. Now you could do along the dashed line, and there is a dashed line all the way around with the exception of on the side of the selvage. So this is just a personal preference where I am choosing to go right against the edge of the panel. Okay, so I'm just going to scoochie. I'm in the sweatshop now, working. All right, so if you're thinking you can't sew while you're on vacation, if you have a checked bag, yes, you can. I borrowed Sherry's rolly bag and put my sewing machine in there. Made it here fine. It's a small Brother PC 420. It is old, runs like a charm. And then I packed a pair of scissors in that. I checked it. I did not carry it on the plane. Now here is where you get into a little bit of a struggle because, well, a little. So here you can see the edge of the panel because this leaf is square. It's got a line, so you know that's the edge of the panel. And here is some brown, so you know that's the edge of the panel. Then you have white space, and white space, and white space, until you get down here where you can tell it's the edge of the panel. So I'm going to start at the bottom where there's more of a guide to where the edge of the panel is. And the rest of it, I'm just going to have to use my ruler and hope that I'm measuring correctly. It shouldn't be, it's not going to be too hard, but for those of you who are all about getting it perfect, you may want to use the dashed line. And then that way you don't have to worry about whether or not it's perfect. I, of course, am not going to worry about whether or not it's perfect because perfection is overrated. And I'm using a June Taylor cut and press. These are old school, but by golly, they get the job done. I need to kind of do it on an angle because if you always cut straight. See, and it wasn't even that much, so here I do have more, and I apologize if the lighting isn't all that great, but I am working with what I have. Okay, so it's not bad. I just line my ruler up on the straight edge, and if I don't have a guide, that's just how it's going to get cut. So here you can see how pretty. It doesn't look skewed at all to me. So excited. So here you can also see, I thought that I was going to need 2 strips of fabric. I don't. I just need 1 strip for each side. And I've cut it at 3.5 inches. So let me attach it and let's see what happens. This is not the kind of setup that I'm used to, but I can adapt. All right, I don't use pins anyway, so that's not an issue. Got my tape that shows me where 1/4 inch is, so that helps. Okay, here we go. All right, this is what it looks like so far. I'm hoping you can see it. Let's see. Go a little closer. The light is not the greatest. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I think you can see it. So cute. Now, I've sewn these 5-inch strips together, and that is going to be the next border on the side. I haven't decided if I'm going to use these on the top and bottom yet or not. Definitely going on the side. So cute. Are you ready for the big reveal? So here you have it, a sweet little baby quilt that will be perfect for snuggling. And I want to say thank you to Unique Fabric Panels for giving me the opportunity to try out their fabric. Their fabric is soft, silky, and I'm going to put a link in the description below so you too can try out their fabric. And there's a coupon code as well. I want to do a shout out to Honor Cobb. Thank you so much for buying me coffee. And I hope that you guys will take some inspiration from this video and know that with minimal supplies, you can make this fun, cute baby quilt. The yellow polka dot is going to be the binding, and look what I did for the backing. This is the backing. I took the leftovers, which are on either side, from the fabric that I was sent, and I used it to make squares. And then the middle fabric, I didn't use for the rest of the quilt, but I thought this would be a really cute backing. This fabric is so soft, I can't even get over what quality fabric this is. If you want to see this quilt finished, make sure that you click the subscribe button and the bell for notification. I'm going to be quilting it with the automation that I have on my Grace Unique 16X. I'm very excited. I am going on a trip to Ireland next year. It is the trip of a lifetime, and I hope that you will check out the link below in case you're interested in coming with me. We can experience Ireland together. And don't forget, 3 Quilt Amigas Retreat, also down in the description below. And don't forget about this Unique Fabric Panels fabric. There's a link in the description below. I know that you're going to want to try this. It's so cute. I have to show it to you again. So cute. You can raise it up. It's adorable. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Eat some chocolate and be kind to everyone. Until next time, bye. On the side too, or not on the side.
The struggle is real. It's real.
Wow.